Hello everyone, Noto Addiction speaking here, and in today's video we're going to discuss how to get over a relapse after you quit gambling. If you're new here or you're to be here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's get into this topic. And if anything resonates with you, go ahead and comment in the comment section. I'll definitely be there to talk to you guys, and we can come together as a community and speak on whatever we need to speak on. Okay, now let's just say you relapsed. I've seen a couple comments of people saying that they relapsed on my last video and on past videos as well. It was like, I'm relapsed and they're beating themselves up. They feel like they've lost their rent and they've lost their rent money, and they feel like they're down, they're feeling low, feeling like they want to end it all and stuff like that. So I felt compelled to make this video. Not just really just for it, but I just felt like I really wanted to make this video to kind of like talk to these people and try to help bring you a little bit of better peace to it, and make you be in a better mind space about it, because it can happen and it will happen, especially if you're actually trying. But the best thing is that you actually relapsed. I hate to say that since you relapsed. The only reason I say that is because you tried to quit. You can only relapse if you actually tried to quit, which means you're on a good path as it is. So don't beat yourself up about it, because the fact that you even took that first step in the first place to even try to quit gambling is a good step in and of itself. So give you a hand clap for that. Let's just give you a hand clap for that right now. So don't make it yourself as a bad person just because you relapsed, or you feel like, oh, I've done this and done that, and that everything is just going down the drain. No, the first thing that you've actually done, that first step that you took, is amazing for yourself. That means that you're willing to get rid of this prison of an addiction, that you're really willing to get out of this and be able to make better for your life so you can live and move on past this. So the fact that you even done that in the first place is a great thing. So remember that while you're wallowing in your sorrow and despair or whatever you're feeling like in your psychology. And that's another thing I really want to help you guys focus on, getting your psychological state of mind straight, so that way you won't always beat yourself up about this type of situation, because it can happen, and most likely in a lot of cases it will happen. And the reason why is because you've been doing it for so long, and it's hard to just kick something right off the bat. Some things, it would always creep up on you, especially if you feel like you're fighting it day by day. Like, oh man, I'm always thinking about trying to stay away. And the fact that you even took that first step is a great thing. So fix the psychological state of mind by saying that, okay, I messed up, but I can just get back on the wagon again. I might have bet my rent money, I might have bet that, but the best thing about that happening is it reminds you of the hurt and the pain that this addiction is causing you. So the more and more that this probably ends up happening, it might lengthen the times between when you relapse. Hate to say that it'll happen again, but it can, and it possibly will. I'm a type of person that considers all type of possibilities from every angle. So I'm not going to say it won't happen again, but what I will say is it will remind you of the pain and the sorrow it's causing you. And when you remember that feeling, it'll make you not want to dip into it even anymore. So for me, it seems like every time I have to relapse, and the times between the relapses began to elongate, to be longer and longer every time. So usually you'll end up quitting until you really, really quit. And that's usually how it has to go. And it's never just something that happens in like a linear fashion. It's something that can really like happen more so in like, it's like ups and downs, but most likely in a curve. But it can go up, but the ups and downs go up, but it's still going upward. It's like a graph. Instead of just going like a swipe and like a swoop, it goes up, dips. The dips are the relapses, but you're still on the way up. And there might be spaces between those dips, like bigger spaces between those dips. And that's usually what has to happen. And don't beat yourself up about it. But another thing too is, like I always mention in other videos, is to fill that void. That'll help you. And then think about what were you thinking when you relapsed? What was going through your head? What was the thought process? That's another thing to address as well. Even though a lot of times we don't really want to face ourselves and think about these types of things when we've done it, because we're so busy beating ourselves up, and we just want to avoid the fact that we've done it all together. But I say the more important thing to do would to be identify what it is that's making you want to do it, making you, even in the midst of knowing that this is hurting me and now I'm taking this step to get away from it, what is drawing me back to it. And if we can address that, maybe we can go and move past this. So maybe it's like, okay, maybe I'm bored. Is boredom causing you to want to go and gamble? Is it that, oh, I don't have enough money, or I feel like I want to get more money? Is it the need for getting a big win causing you want to go and gamble again? Or is it that, oh, I'm I'm intoxicated with the allure and just being in the environment? Is it just that? That's in it? But it's just try to identify what the dopamine receptors that you're trying to respond to in this type of situation, because a lot of these things are what's actually holding you. And if you end up doing something to replace those voids, maybe you can sever those bonds that is holding on to you. So that's just a big important thing that I just wanted to go on and share with you guys on how to actually really like deal with a relapse. Don't beat yourself up about it. Understand that it happens, and just admit that, okay, I messed up, but I can get back on. And then the fact that you even started in the first place makes you great. So remember that you're already doing a great thing. The fact that you even relapsed in the first place, as I said before, is a great thing that you even done that. You see what I mean? You started on a path. Most people don't even take that first step. So congratulate yourself on that and continue to go down the path of trying to get out of this. Because the fact that you even realize that, okay, this is bad, I need to get out of it. A lot of people don't even reach that state, that point of realization that this is a predatory industry and that this is really taking advantage of your mind, your money, and your state of well-being, and your psychological state of mind is in jeopardy. So just remember that. I'm glad that you even realized it and trying to get out of it. That takes you out of the matrix right then and there. But anyway, it's no addiction here. And if you're enjoying the content, go and click that like button, go and comment, go and subscribe, click that notification bell. And if any of this resonated with you, go on and comment in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. And remember, a gambler never wins until they quit. I'm out.